So I'm back at Meldrum Bar. The waters went down pretty significant. We're getting there. We still have another 20 plus feet to go down. Should get interesting here pretty soon. So we'll see what I can find today. Maybe make something pretty again, or at least make a cool cabochon or something neat. Anyway, let's get to finding. So I got my first find of the day, which is going to be really cool. That's the easiest one ever. Woohoo! Cool. And then I seen something else just sitting right here on top, and that's pretty dang cool. A little piece of really wined jasper. Huh. Cool. That's a good way to start the day. Oops. Not very coordinated. Cool, I like it. We can make something pretty out of both of those. Alright, let's see what else we can find. I spy something very cool. Boom. Very cool. I'll definitely take that. Again, I have a lot of jasper, but whenever I find a really cool piece, I take it too. I like that one. It's got some cool, weird colors in it. Brown and green, a little bit of orange. But very cool. Cool, cool. Alright, let's see what else we can find. So I see, it almost looks like petrified wood. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna grab it anyway. Looks like something cool to cut open. It's got some cool lines in it. Looks like maybe a jasper or something of that sort. I'm not sure. A lot of interesting stuff down here. I don't know what it is, but I'll grab it anyway. We'll cut it maybe and see. We'll decide. Alright, let's see what else we can find. It's a kind of cool little piece of red. That's like how red it is. I'll take it. I see. Oops. Flat, dry piece of agate crud. I'll take it. Cool. And I've seen over here a little green rock. Yeah. Cool little bright green piece of jasper. Very cool. Huh. Well, thank you. I'll take all three of those. Red, green, and white. Huh. Cool little color variety. Not the greatest stuff, but cool stuff. I'll take it. See if we can find some better stuff. Just found another piece of cool jasper. It's kind of different. Again, this is why I have too much jasper. Just keep finding it. Keep saying I don't want it and keep grabbing it. Starting to become an addiction. That's cool. Yeah, I'll take that. Alright, let's see if we can find something other than jasper today. Here's a little other than jasper. Yay. Cool. I'll take that. And it's not jasper, but it's green. And I see another little agate right there. Bam. Cool. I'll take all three of those. And potentially something else right there. I don't want to get wet, but... I don't know what that is, but I'll take him too. Looks mostly like a sugar agate. I'll take it. Some little bands on that one. And that one's nice and clear. Cool. Good find. Alright, let's see what else we can find. Let's see. Another clear agate. Sitting there. Woohoo. Cool. It's just clear, but I'll take it. Alright, let's see what else we can find today. Pretty nice day down here. Not finding a whole lot, just a few little things. Just kind of hoping it was going to be a little more spectacular, but that's how it goes. Sometimes the water drops and it's treasures galore, and sometimes it drops and it's just not much. So maybe when it reaches this next layer down here, it'll get a little better, or the same. Figure on the way back I'll walk up high and see what's up here a little bit in the dry area in the sun. Alrighty, let's see what else we can find today. So I just found a really cool little green rock I really like. It doesn't look like much until I polish it up, but it's a very cool little thing. I see some lines in it. I'm pretty sure it's serpentine, nice thick green serpentine. And then I seen a cute little agate piece. It's got some little tiny bands in it. And where did that go? Oh, here. And here's a nice little agate. Wow. Cool. I'll take that. Nice little glowing one. Woohoo! Alright, let's see what else we can find. Thought I seen something else, but where'd that go? I just seen another little tiny agate. It'll pop up. Nothing too spectacular. A lot of clear agates today. So, alright. Well, let's see what else we can find. Here's another little clear agate piece. It's tiny, but it's really cool. Cool, I'll take it. Alright, next. Oh. Right here. Next. As I call it out. That's just sugar agate. Not quite the same stuff. Not as clear, not as transparent, not as cool. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Just found a little gold agate. Woohoo. Look at that sucker glow. That's neat, but there's so many little lines and everything in there. If you tried to cut or do anything to that, that's going to be in pieces. That right there is a tumbling agate. Tumble it and hope it lives. And then I see right here, just this easy, another little clear guy. Whoop. And another little clear one. And they just got smaller and smaller as I went. But cool, I'll take all three of those. They're little stuff, but I can make a lot of really cool stuff, you know. It doesn't take much to make a nice stone for a ring, you know. Cut that down into a nice little cab or whatever you want, and boom. Instant jewelry. Oh, and there's a nice little one right there too. It's kind of cute. Tiny stuff. But I like the tiny stuff too. I like the big stuff and the tiny stuff. Alright, let's see what else we can find. I just spotted something really cool hiding in the rocks, just sitting there. Bam. Look at that. Wow. That's cool. It's almost almost a root beer brown with a little bit of red in it. Wow, all right. That's a nice find. Just sitting there staring at me as soon as I turned around. Seen it in the sun. Kind of got to just spin in circles. You never know. All right, next. I see something big and clear. Wow. Look at that. Holy shit. Excuse my language, but wow. Some days are just like that, man. They're just sitting here. It's almost like fate, but it's not. They really are. They just tumble down and wash out of this hillside constantly. And as the water goes up and down in the roads, the agates get washed down into here, and it just catches them. And they're just hundreds of them. Sometimes they'll get picked really hard and they're gone. And then if you're the first person here in the morning, you'll just and they're just sitting here. Sometimes they're a little buried, but sometimes they're just sitting right on top because agates are lighter than all this other stuff, you know, and they don't sink so much. Anyway, wow, score for me. All right, next. Some up here in the dry area. Found a nice little agate. Nothing too spectacular right now, but you can find some pretty good stuff all the way up this hillside. You just got to get creative and look all over. This bank will get massive as the summer goes on. This will turn up to 40 and 50 foot bank from up here where this first gravel line goes all the way down to where the water goes. And it gets hot. Anyway, let's see what else we can find. Wow, see something right here. Boom. And a little agate right there. Wow, I'll take them both. Cool. Both really cool. Wow. It's got some neat little lines in it. Huh. Cool. Cool. Alright. Lots of cools right there. Look at that. Wow, it's a dark agate. That is actually opal. It looks more like some of the brown and white opal we have down here. Cool. I will totally take that. Nice. Cool. Alright. Next. So I'm going to bring this big guy home and break it open. Show you what's in it. I got another one at home I forgot to break open last video and show you what's in it just out of curiosity. Like I said, there's a lot of pyrite down here, but you can find a little bit of gold and silver. It's from the Clackamas River. It's not too common, mostly a lot of pyrite, but you know, some of the stones do make it all the way down here to this gravel bar, and you'd be amazed what's in them if you actually take the time to break it open and check. As for getting value out of it, you'd have to crush it and grind it, and a lot of the gold and silver is locked up in the actual pyrite itself, and it's a whole process that's pretty much not worth it. You know, it can be, but you're not gonna become a millionaire or nothing. Not from the amount that's down here. That's just far and few, but you know, it's still fun to get, and I collect a lot of it, and who knows, maybe after a time I'll have a whole ton of it or something. Alright, let's see what else we can find. So I'm up here in the shady spot and I found this, and you can't see what it is yet, But as I enter the light, it is indeed a gnarly agate. Let's go get it wet and see how pretty or not it is. It is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Who knows though, might be something really cool inside that one. Might be worth opening it up just to see. Anyway. Yeah, not very translucent or nothing, huh? But you never know what's inside. Alright, let's see what we get next. Giant fish skeleton. Gross. But right below giant fish skeleton. Very cool. Wow. But we will go wash it because it was by the giant salmon skeleton. Doesn't look like any of the salmon got on it, so let's check this out. Wow, look at that piece of jasper. Holy smoly. Now that's a find. This is why, again, I have so much jasper, because every time I don't want to bring any more home, I go and find a piece like this. I can't even wait to cut that open. There's so many different cool colors. Wow, that is a cool find. As far as jasper goes, that's really cool. Wowie. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Yay. Let's see a little, looks like a banded agate hiding in the shade. Yes, it is. Wow, that's pretty. We'll go down and get this wet, see what it looks like. Wow. A lot of bands in that. Very cool. Cool. Good find. I see a big clear agate. Woohoo. Look at that. That's a good find. It's almost got an S on the middle of it. Wow, good find. Cool. I also see a really cool piece of interesting jasper. Huh. Wow, good find. Good find. And look at that. It's an interesting piece of like agate jasper. Let's see what they look like if they're wet. Wow, some very interesting stuff. Oh, the whole top of that is an agate with banding in it. Wow, look at that. That is some cool stuff. Some cool, really cool jasper. Really cool. Very cool. Bright agate. Huh. Very cool. Okay, we're almost done here. I think I'm gonna just do a tiny bit more looking and then call it a day. I got enough things to work with and gotta get back and eat some lunch. Alrighty, let's see what else we can find. I see a piece of carnelian hiding right there. Wow, that's a pretty one. Whoops, I lost it and I found it again. Okay. Wow, look at that. That's neat. Wow. Wow. Just when I thought I was done. Alrighty, let's see what else we find on the way out. Wow, look at that. That's a big old chunk of carnelian just sitting there. It's so gray on top, it blends in. Wow. Look at that sucker glow. I keep saying I'm done and it just keeps getting better. Wow, okay, let's see what this one looks like wet. Holy moly. Look at that. Wow. Good find. Oh, and it's got like a pocket, like a triangle pocket with like weird water lines in there, like stairs into a pyramid. That is really cool. Wow. Just when I thought it was starting to get dull. I keep finding them now. Uh-oh. Okay, let's see what else we get if I can get out of here. Look at how, just look at how these blend in. I mean, do you see an agate sitting there? Blending in like a gray rock, hiding there. Look at that. That's how amazing it is down here. They're just every size, hiding in plain sight. You could walk past them 2, 3, 4 times and never even notice it. Turn your back and bam, there it is. Very cool. We'll go down here and get this one wet too. Wow. Amazing down here. It is just amazing down here. Alrighty. Let's see what else we can find. I made it about 15 steps that time. Almost getting out of here. So I just found this piece of opal. It's really cool. It's actually a little different color than I'm used to down here. There is a lot of white common opal, but I don't seem to find it usually very much anymore. I mostly find the brown and the kind of tan color with the clear. Look at that thing. That's so pretty. A little translucent, but it's so thick. Huh. Cool. Good score. I will take it. Take opal anytime I can find it. Alrighty, let's see what else we can find. Wow. Look at that. I don't know if you can just see that sitting there in the mud. Wow. Holy moly. That's a good find. Wow, let's go get this guy wet and see what he looks like. Wow. I'm telling you, man, I'll tell you a million times over again, people, when you're looking for rocks and agates, just stop, turn around, and look behind you a little tiny bit, and you will be shocked. Wow. Holy moly. That is so cool. It's pretty gnarly, but wow. Look at that thing. Wow. Looks so big I can barely turn it. Wowee. Score on that one. Alright, we're getting close to getting out of here now. So, alright. So, here we are. I got home, ate some lunch, and now let's see the goodies. Ta-da! Yeah, I think I did pretty well. A lot of bigger rocks in there, but some really little stuff too. Yeah, that's some really good workable material. I'm pretty happy. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up, pick through. We'll see which ones I pick, and we'll cut a few open, and then we'll pick a few of those, and we'll make something cool out of it. Alrighty, we'll make this kind of quick this time. Okay, so these are what I've decided to go through and cut. I want to look through a lot of it. I'm not going to necessarily cut it all, but I am going to cut, some of these littler pieces. I'll just slice it to see what's in it. Some of these bigger pieces, I'll probably get like an actual slab cut out of it. It's mostly agate. It's a little bit of what looks like serpentine. Nice little piece of opal, which I would actually either just tumble it or leave it. I don't know. I'm particular on my opal. It's a little different than the other stuff around here. And these agates look really cool. There's some really neat banding in a lot of these agates. I want to see what they look like. I'm sure you guys do too. And then these are just some really cool pieces of jasper. Both of those guys. Nice big chunk of it. Yeah, so I'll cut this and I will share. I won't bore you with cutting for now, at least. But I'll just show you what they look like once they're sliced open, and then from there we'll pick out something really nice and try to make something really cool or pretty or wearable out of it. Alright, I'll get back to you when I'm done cutting them. So here's the results from the cutting. Definitely some interesting stuff. It's very thick agate through the middle of this jasper. This one turned out kind of green yellow. It's pretty cool. Very transparent. That was that pretty big one right there. This one looked really messy and it just kind of came apart in a lot of spots, but it had some really cool banding in it. But as you can tell, it just kind of went to pieces. Maybe there's some good pieces I can work with in there and make something out of still, I'm sure. And then this one came out really cool. The little slices are all uniquely banded. It's almost got some like chevrons in there. Oops, sorry, so close to the camera. Let's see, here's another piece of it. Kind of cool. This little one has a lot of water line. Very cool. I like this one very much. Kind of almost thinking I might want to do something cool with this particular piece. It's like a little mountain, snow-capped mountain on top of water. It almost has a really cool visual effect. Another just pretty clear piece. The clear is neat, but probably not what I'm interested in. There's a little bit of water line to it. I can see it. Very pretty though. This stuff came out pretty clear and basic. A little piece of dark brown to black jasper. And a little chunk of opal. I think I'm going to do something else with it. Same with the green rock. But all in all, some pretty cool stuff. Very unusually cool jasper. Alright, we'll see what I decide to work with here. Something's getting cut up and turned into something cool. We know that for sure. Alright, we'll see. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to do something with this little guy right here. The little bands. Looks kind of cool. I like it. I think I'm going to just turn it into a pendant sitting about like that. Something simple, some silver around the border maybe. We will see. So it's going to be that guy or that one, and then it's going to be one of these slices. I think this slice right here, jasper, actually it almost looks as if it's got like a scene on it with a river or something flowing through it. So I think I'm going to cab it out and see what it turns out looking like. It's a nice thick piece. I think I'll round it out and dome it. So I'll do a cab of this really cool jasper and this little agate right here. And then I will share the results. Wish me luck. So this is the final result. Nice pretty cabochon, little silver agate pendant. Cabochon's pretty cool. Kind of think I see a scene in there. Looks like a swamp with some cattails or a little pond. Kind of neat. The agate pendant is cool, except for it started to craze. All the little cracks started showing up as soon as it started drying out. The stone was pretty cracked to begin with, but maybe it'll stay together. Maybe it'll just look crazed like that. It's neat. You know, has a real neat look to it. But again, unfortunately, they just started to shatter and craze everywhere. Sometimes that happens. You know, as a stone dries out after running it on the cab machine, it'll just do that. That's probably one of the worst ones I've seen, but you know, it almost came out pretty cool. You know, next time maybe I can save the bezel and put something else in it. But anyway, so that's the results this time. Not as spectacular, but still cool. The cab came out really cool though. I like that. That's big and pretty. The other side's flat, a little scratchy, but I'm not worried about that side, just mainly the one side. Ooh, shiny. Very cool jasper. It was fun. Guess we'll just work a little harder on the next one and see what we can get. Alrighty, hope you liked Hope you liked it. So I overheated the top of that last agate trying to change out the little ring here I put on the bezel. The other one, it cracked a little on the bottom. I didn't want to try to redo it, so I just sanded it completely off, cleaned it up. Sorry if that's too close. Sanded it off, cleaned it up, and put a different ring on top of the bezel. And in doing that, there was the bezel wasn't quite down enough right here, so it had a little air pocket which really heated up the top of the stone, and boom, the stone cracked and just went south real quick on me. You know, oops, mistakes happen. So I'm gonna try to make the best of it and end this video on a positive note by taking another piece of agate that I had sliced, and I traced out approximately the shape I want. I'm going to try the best I can to get that in that bezel. I'll just flatten out one of the edges, and I'll take this opportunity to clean up my edges too, you know, so I'll make it a little prettier than last time. And but anyway, so I'll flatten out one of the edges just enough to pop the stone down in there, and then I'll just re-bezel the edge and should be good to go with a different stone in it. Everything's great. Lemons into lemonades, right? That's part of life. So let's see what happens. I'll share the results with that, and we'll end this video on a very positive note. Alright, thank you. Alrighty, so here is the redo. I picked a different stone. I placed it in there. It's not perfect, it's a little loose. I might put a little dot of glue here and there just to kind of tighten it up. But all in all, it came out really cool. The stone's really beautiful. It's a lucky save for a nightmare. If you do lapidary, you'll understand that was a total nightmare to lose a stone. Anyway, I'll share some final pictures. So here is the final work. Came out pretty nice, I like it. It's pretty. And a little cabochon. The back's not perfect, but it's smooth. It's cool. Alrighty, turned that one around, got very lucky. I hope you all enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe if you would like to. And I'll be making some more videos soon, once a week. I'm going to try to do them from now on. Alright, thank you.